Well, hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Loser Lambo. My name is Curtis. Thanks again for joining me on my journey from having lost pretty much everything to being mentally better, physically better, and owning a house and Lamborghini all in 5 years. It's been a while since I've made a blog. I've been crazy busy. Yard care has been nuts. So that's been a big cornerstone of what I'm trying to do here is building a yard care company is going to create in time residual income. And it really helps with this process. Plus it helps me learn about sales, marketing, advertising, a whole bunch, running a crew, being a business owner, being a boss, all of that from one project. As you all know, I have more than one project. I have an online store. I do drone filming. I trade Forex. I'm a retail Forex trader, and I trade crypto. I'm a retail crypto trader. So I keep a little busy. All right, so for this week, I have a lot to go over and I'll try to keep it really quick. Let's start with a little bit of show and tell. So through this process, I have learned the importance of taking money earned and reinvesting that money earned into other projects, investing into investments, investing into companies, investing into everything. So I take a big chunk of everything I get in and reinvest it back into something. These are crypto charts, by the way. We got some Tron, some Bitcoin. Always watching those charts and making all that little bit extra money as I can. One of the projects I have going on is through drone filming. So it looks like I'll be shooting some videos with some kiteboarders, which is really neat. I'd never heard of kiteboarding before. So I'll be working with some kiteboarders out of Saskatoon. And looks like for our background music on that video, we'll be using a band local to Humboldt and getting some background music in that and really bringing it all together for a really nice production. Now, to do that kind of filming, I do have my Parrot drone. It's films in high def. It's great. It's stable. It's a nice drone. But I want to get more into like action sports, like kiteboarding. So I am building a freestyle drone. Now, one thing I have got since the last video is I bought this frame. So this is from one of my favorite drone pilots. And this, by the time it's all said and done and built with motors and all the electronics in it, this thing will be crazy and will get me the best action shots possible. It's got a chameleon paint job thing on it. You can see, pretty cool thing. Now, to control that, we have this. This is a Tyrannus controller. It is massive. I have really big hands, and this thing still looks big in my hands. It's huge. Right now, I can practice with this thing on drone simulators on the computer, get used to it, but all in all, it's leading up to a much bigger project. Now, along with that, I got another purchase. So this is a GoPro. I have it in the waterproof case right now, and with this, I hope to get better shots and all kinds of cool new filming strategies and stuff for this YouTube channel and then for drone filming as well. So pretty cool purchase. These retail for hundreds of dollars. I got it on Kijiji. I saw the ad come up. I replied to the guy directly right away and I ended up getting GoPro Hero 3, carrying case, extra battery, chargers, chest mount, car mount, bunch of other stuff. All for 140 bucks. So cheap fun, a steal of a deal, and the thing's in mint shape. So pretty cool. Look forward to some really neat action shots and stuff with this in upcoming videos. Should be pretty neat. We'll take some getting used to for sure. So something different. What else is new? Well, you know, they say everything happens for a reason, and sometimes you're at the right place at the right time, and you don't even know why. Well, here's an interesting story. So I saved my mother's life. Yeah, you heard that right. I saved my mom's life. I stopped by my parents on a day where I wasn't intended to even go over there. I had to go take some yard care stuff over. I was gonna wait till the next day. I didn't wait. I've really been working on this whole any kind of form of procrastinating. I've been just taking it and throwing it right out the window. So I was already home, but I drove through the parking lot and went and dropped off this, what did I drop off? A lawnmower and things. And then I went inside, even though I wasn't going to go inside of my parents, because on their lots, always swapping out stuff. So I do see them quite a bit. And but I did go inside and I visited them. And I was there maybe 10 minutes. And all of a sudden, Mom came running upstairs in a panic. And she was choking. And all my years of like lifeguard training and through personal training, we took some a whole bunch of life-saving tactics and stuff, CPR and all that. Anyway, mom came upstairs choking, and all my training kicked in. I was able to jump in and stop her from choking, and that was pretty wild. I think I was in shock about an hour, for about an hour after that happened. I still have trouble processing it, but really glad mom's okay. Love you, mom. And so that's really big news. What else is going on? Mostly just trading crypto, trading everything, and keeping crazy busy, and meeting new people. And that's what brings me to the next part of this video. So, can settling or just being okay, can that lead to a less happy lifestyle? Can that lead you to be actually unhappy, and then take that unhappiness and have to cover that up with something, whether it be smoking, drinking, whatever, drugs? And I'm all about researching about why some people are happy, why some people aren't, how success is made. I'm a big people watcher and a big people studier. And one thing I'm seeing more and more of is how being just okay or settling for something can leave a person very unhappy, even if they don't even realize they're quite unhappy. And that's been a huge new lesson learned lately, is never settle. If you think you're capable of something, or you think you're, I don't know, you deserve better of something, you deserve more money, you deserve a better person in your life, you deserve something better, or you want a bigger company, or you want to do something, as soon as you see people start settling and being like, well, I could do that, but it's a lot of work, and they put it off, and then they don't do it, and they try to convince themselves that they're happier without putting in that extra work, because they don't want to admit to themselves that they're being freaking lazy. What happens is that creates a general unhappiness. People ask, why am I so happy all the time? Why do I have so much energy all the time? Well, because I'm constantly looking for reasons to be happy. I wasn't always this way, and but I am now. And that's the important part, is that I'm always looking for reasons to be happy, and looking for how you can enjoy life better, and how you can make the whole process seem so much better. And that couldn't be more true now than ever before. The more things that, I cut the fat out of life, I trim the fat. If something's in my life and it doesn't make me happy, or even worse, if it brings me down, I start making cuts. Like, you're off the team, hit the showers. Like, I'm doing that left, right, and center. And I'm very grateful I have, because sometimes those are hard decisions to make, because it's things you don't want to really let go of, or party you wants to keep for whatever reason. And it's interesting to see that once you cut it and realize, like, okay, so there will be a time frame without that in my life, it's a good time to also focus on what you do want and really aim and shoot for that. Because once you get that, or get something, you start getting closer to having that thing that you really, really want deep down inside, and know that you should have, and really, really, passionately want. As soon as you start seeing those things come into your life, it changes everything. Complete game changer. And that's been really, really neat, and happening a lot lately, is that with all those cuts I made, sure, they were hard in the first place, and you find reasons to not make those cuts. But once you make the cuts and you go through that little hard time, like anything else in life, you trudge through the hard stuff to get to the good stuff. That holds true in this as well. Go through the hard phase after making cuts, whether it be a relationship or a job or whatever. I mean, I have changed all of the above in a matter of this journey beginning back in my first video. And it's been so worth it. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough sometimes, because you don't want to admit that you need to let that go. And once you do, it's really tough to realize that it's gone. But focus on the goals. Focus on the long term. Focus on what you really want. Right? I'm going to cut it here. This is already getting to be a really long video, and I like to keep mine under that 10-minute mark. Like even shorter if possible. But that's it. That's a quick wrap up of what I've been doing, what's going on, how I'm taking action to really bring all the pieces together and follow the words of wisdom of people much more successful than myself. Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you all again, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.